Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Tigress. You're the only one here so far. I hope that my battery life on this phone lasts. It's at 1% right now. Aranel. Well, look what the cat dragged did. Hi, Aranel. It's nice to have you on the last live of 2025. The last live of 2025. Yeah, no, it's charging back up, thankfully. The energy required to display the phone is not more than this thing can charge, thankfully. No, we're good. We're good. Hello, Lenore. It is a wild Aranel. They pop in every once in a while. They're fickle creatures. This is the welcome everybody. This is the last Orcus Auditory story time before 2026. I don't have a whole lot planned. I do have a stack of gifts that people have sent me during the Christmas season, and I plan on opening them. The last live before 2026. Hi, Jasmine. Hello, August, Julianne, Maisie, Jen, Smudgy. Hello. Yeah, I've got lots here. Jeez Louise. I gotta, first things first. First things first. Don't rush me. A couple of you have said that gifts are arriving today. Unfortunately, if they did not arrive before, I don't know, about 9 a.m. this morning, I will have to feature them on the next live. This is Incense Amateur Hour. I bet you didn't know there was an Incense Professional Hour. I don't know if I'm a fan of this lighting. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. I'll go with that. Happy Monday, Dean. Happy what is it? What is today? December 29th. Have I watched Heated Rivalry? I haven't actually watched Heated Rivalry, but I hear it's quite spicy. And I do hear there are some special guests from Heated Rivalry gathering at the Quinn. My Christmas was lovely. I went and traveled with family and took the kids to see some extended family. And, you know, I mean, a 3 and 4 year old traveling. And, you know, both of my children, if you're up on human design, I'm just going to say both of my children are manifestors. And if you know anything, if you're at all a human design type person, you know what a manifestor is, then you know what I'm dealing with. Well, yeah, my youngest is 3, Aranel. That's how old all of us are now. You know, my son was born. My son is almost 5 years old, and Orcus is only about 3 months older than Orcus was born, like 3 months before my son was. So I think we've officially, as of right now, hit the 5-year mark for the birth of Orcus Auditory. It was right about 5 years ago that I posted the very first Orcus Auditory audio on Gone Wild Audio on Reddit. Almost exactly 5 years ago. I know, it's insane. Smudgy. I don't even know how to answer that. Probably. Maybe I did. Over 500 subscribers included. Yes, it's things are turning around. I'm very excited by what's occurring around the Orcus sphere. New management. The Amandager is. Aranel. I'm not sure if you've heard the news, but I'm hiring Amanda to be my manager. So she's now been known as the Amandager until we have a better name for her. And that will get my content calendar all locked in and neat and tidy, so that you all don't have to worry about me being all over the map anymore. That's my gift to everybody. The Amandager is my gift back to all of you. Speaking of gifts, I have to now go through an opening of a sort. First, I want to say I will certainly name all of you lovely folks who have sent gifts in, and I will be opening them here. I'm just, please know my bottomless gratitude for all of you. For being with me on this journey. I know I haven't posted a whole lot on social media as of late. That will be changing starting next week. I don't know. There's a lot of planning to be done this week. I'm literally in the week of planning right now. And Aranel, yes, please don't be a stranger. Your presence is certainly missed around here. Your chaos questions have You know, everything is just bland and dreary without your chaos questions. Yeah, all right. So I have a gift here that I already opened without thinking that I was going to do it on a live. This one's from Smudgy. I have this lovely puzzle box that she sent. I've resisted opening it because I love puzzles. Puzzles are like one of my favorite things. This is called The Trial of Camelot. And it's one of these bad mamma jammas. So it's all made out of wood. This thing's amazing. And I can already tell I'm just gonna be pretty much spending all of my time fidgeting around on this thing, trying to open it. And it's gonna come apart in pieces, and then I'm not gonna know how to put it back together again. And this is just the world I live in. Thank you, Smudgy. This is very sweet. It has oh man, it does have some moving parts. Okay, thank you. The next one, I'm gonna try not to break. I've never seen this thing before. This is incredible. Look at this. So this is like a tea strainer thing, and it has a little you can't see it in the reflection, but there's a little metal ball here, and you put the tea pot underneath, and then it will do something. Hang on. There it goes. So it pulls the ball to the side, so then any water that's sitting up here will then go into the pot. Whew. This thing, yeah, it's pretty wild. It's thank you, Smudgy. This is amazing. It actually took me a minute to figure out how to operate that thing. All right. This next gift is from the lovely Emma. It's wrapped in brown packing paper. There's something regal about packing, like brown packing paper wrapped around a package. Oh boy. There's a letter. Hello, dead dolls. Welcome. I have to screen the letter ahead of time to make sure that it's not salacious. Oh. It says, Merry Christmas, Evan. Thank you for a great year with Orcus Auditory and Auditurgy. It has been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to watch you and your work grow. I wish you and your family a warm and loving holiday season and a prosperous and pleasureful 2026. Thank you, Emma. It's very sweet of you. And I think that there are two little walruses underneath an aurora on the front. It's very sweet. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, perfect. Golden Moon chai, loose leaf chai tea. Ooh. Wooden spoon with, there was a piece of twine wrapped around this. Oh boy. Hill House honeybees. Honey. Perfect. And the spoon to retrieve it. Oh. A little steel star ornament. Thank you very much. There's another letter in here. Okay. Wonderful. I'm not going to read this letter. That looks like that's just for me. Let's see. And finally, I have a tea strainer. Oh, I've needed a tea strainer. This is perfect. And little river rock. I love it. I'm so happy. Thank you, Emma. This is great. This is really lovely. Thank you. Okay. Wonderful. There's that. Yeah, the chai will go in the new teapot. It'll be great. Let's see. So this one is from from Beatrice. I'm probably not opening this the right way, but oh my. They're very well wrapped. Oh. Oh. Looks like we have a little piece of amethyst. Wow. Oh, thank you, Bee. That is beautiful. Wow. I'm going to set that right here. Little crystal medicine for the studio. This is perfect. Let's see what we can have here. Oh. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it has googly eyes. And it's like a little bit of sand. Maybe it's sand from Peru or something. Is this sand? Where is this from, B? Is this, if B is here, like what is this from a particular place? Googly eyes. Excellent. Puerto Rican sand. Oh, right. That's right. She's not in Peru. She's in Puerto Rico. Oh boy, this is. I'm definitely not going to get the coloring of this one right. So I don't know if this is amethyst or something else. It looks a little bit brown in color. I don't know what crystal this is. All right, I got to change the lighting so I can actually see what I'm doing. Hang on. Okay, no, these are both the same color, but these are kind of gray. Do any of you have any idea? It could be smoky quartz, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, Smudgy, I see you there. Don't you start. Well, I can barely see you there. Okay. All right. Ooh, yeah. Ah, wonderful. Selenite bowl. A small selenite bowl. I'll just put that right down here. That's going to live right on my side table. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Oh. Oh, boy. Well, unfortunately, B, I think we had one casualty. Another googly-eyed sand jar, but unfortunately it did not make the transition. So I appreciate it, though. It's very creative and cute. We have a second selenite bowl. Wonderful. Thank you. Let's see. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, this is cool. Oh my God. Okay. I have never seen anything like this before. Wow. It's like 2 cubic crystals merged together. That's wild looking. I don't even know what this is. Is that pyrite? Is that what that is? Holy moly. Wow. That's wild looking. Just gonna put that right there. Okay. There's sand in this box, so I have to be careful not to pour it everywhere. Let's see. Aha. I have a letter here. Let's see. It says, I wanted to send you a few small things this Christmas as a gesture of gratitude and care. The two little sand jars are inspired by Lenore's dirt jars with an island touch. The big jar holds sand from the west of Puerto Rico, where the sunsets feel special. The other carries white sand from the east of the island, gathered on a day and at a moment that was very meaningful to me. Each jar has a red string tied around it with stones attached. Black tourmaline for grounding and protection, and fluorite for clarity and creativity. Small companions for whatever needs to stay rooted and whatever is still unfolding. The googly eyes are simply there to add a bit of playfulness to our day-to-day. I'm also sending a few stones I thought might feel at home with you, 2 selenite bowls for keeping crystals clear and refreshed, a darker piece of amethyst, a pair of smoky quartz, and a Palo Santo stick. There's also a pyrite that caught my attention because of how it formed, not only its strong geometry, but the smaller shapes that grew attached to it. Merry Christmas, B. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, B. There's the Palo Santo stick. So what I'm going to do, B, if you're here and listening, I'm going to see what I can do to recover this beautiful sand and jar. I might have to find another jar to place this in, but I will certainly work to recreate the effect of what you've created here. The sand is still in the box, so I can recover the sand, and I deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear B. Lovely. Now, let's see. The next one is from the lovely Tigress Katie. Let's see. Sorry, Tigress. I'm gonna edit this part where I showed your your info on the top of the box. Sorry about that. I will go ahead and edit that before I posted it. So just so you're, so I'm still learning how to do box openings. Oh, it's okay. Here's a lovely letter. So this says, bringing you merry wishes for a season full of happiness. Another year and another great year of Orcus and the love you bring. Can't believe what a year it's been. I hope you enjoy the gifts. I instantly thought of you when I saw the forest mothman. Here's another exciting year and hopefully an audiobook too. Thanks for everything. Here's to 2026. Tigress Katie. Thank you so much, Tigress. Wonderful. Mothman. Mothman? Oh boy, Mothman. Avengers wrapping paper. Oh boy. I believe it's an owl. Or, you know. Wait, what does it say? Squishable? It's very sweet. It's a squishable plushie, miniature plushie. It is Mothman. I have to open his wings. Oh, okay. So, all right. His wings are. There we go. Wow. And his wings have designs on them. That's really cool. Thank you so much, Tiger's Katie. He's gonna go right next to my King Raven plushie right here. That's wonderful. Thank you. Oh boy. The Tiger's Katie baking cookies. Thank you so much. I will be indulging in that next few days. Ooh. It's a Sauron. It's a Sauron miniature. Like the Sauron armor, but it's okay, now I get it. It's the Sauron armor on a rubber ducky. It's a rubber duck Sauron. No more. Hi, Lolita. Welcome. Yeah, no, this is can I even open this? Is this a collector's item? Do I have to keep it in the box? Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Oh. Always remember the horse, the mole, the fox, the horse, and the storm. So this is the next book in that series? Is this like a sequel to the other book that I have back here? I think. Yeah. Yeah, I have the other book right here. So it's like the next one. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Tigress. Thank you very much. I love that. And then I also have, what does it say? Attempted murder. An attempted murder t-shirt. That's great. Thank you very much. Wonderful. And I have another thing here from Smudgy. I believe. This is to help with my UK education, the big book of the UK. Thank you, Smudgy. This will help me because I know nothing about it. Great. Perfect. Thank you. I will peruse this whenever I need to whip out my extensive British knowledge. That sounds great. Smudgy, are you going to adopt me so I can get a passport? Peruse. We got to get back to the dark and mysterious lighting now. Thank you, everybody who sent these lovely gifts. Apparently, there are a couple more still coming today, which I will certainly bring onto the live next week. Thank you so much. It's really wonderful of all of you. So, how was everybody's 2025? Oh, thank you, Maisie. You've sent me something on coffee recently as well, and I feel like I need to call out specifically that that Maisie has been an incredible support, like all of you. But Maisie has sent some gifts that I just want to call out and say thank you. I appreciate your incredible support. I do have a PO box. Yes, the address is I don't know if I have the address publicly available. I should post it. The address is public. You can get it. If you message Amanda Joyce, my a manager, you can get my address. How was everybody's 2025? Highs, lows? I would say my high for this year has been I think it is, I certainly got my intention this year. For those of you who joined me in a live a year ago, I said that my intention was to have 2025 be the year of humility. And I certainly got that. I got that very much so. And I think that's, to me, the biggest highs of my year have been these lives. It has been hanging out with my kids, new levels of connection with my children, new levels of connection with my family, and I've had to learn a lot about who I am in this new stage of my life, and learn a lot about how I contribute through the content I create. And I'm really excited because I feel like it's been sort of this incubation time before like the full, a whole new era of Orcus. Probably the toughest part of this year for me has been also stuff around my kids. It's just been especially when the relationship I have with my kids' mother is not necessarily the easiest one. It creates a lot of extra work, and I'm learning from that. Yes, I guess 2026 can be the year of the spreader bard. I think that 2026, at first I was kind of thinking it was going to be the year of flow. It was going to be a year of rebirth, the year of Orcus ascension. But the more I read, the more I've actually had a dream about this recently. I think 2026 is going to be a year of truth. It's going to be a year of sort of unfiltered, raw truth that's going to be brought out in all kinds of, entertaining ways, of course. But I feel like part of what I do is where things feel like I have the most energy around is when I am really connecting to the truth of who I am, what I care about, and what I believe in for the world at large. So yeah, I think 2026 will be a year of truth. And I don't think that's, and I think that truth is something that's going to become very apparent for a lot of people in the next year. Because very soon we're going to be experiencing a lot of changes. I'm sort of painfully and excitedly aware of how fast AI is advancing. And you're probably going to start hearing people say, "Oh yeah, you should use AI for this, that, or the other because it's just amazing." And you're going to try it and it's going to be amazing. And you will wonder why you try it, why do it the hard way when AI is right there. And yeah, I think we're all going to have to question a lot about what feels true to us as we're entering a new world of things changing rapidly. So to me, a lot of the truth that comes in is the emotions that we experience. I could write all day, like different ideas or scripts or whatever about, subjects and things that I want to cover and audios that I create. But at the end of the day, it's really about what you feel when you're listening to me. And so that to me is really what I'm going to be working towards, is connecting emotionally, connecting in a way that feels really powerful. And I think a lot of that is accomplished through the lives that I'm going to be doing. I plan on doing more lives this coming year, and unscripted. We're just gonna stream of consciousness, gonna get into the flow together and see where the winds blow. Because there are a lot of ways in which AI is just going to be infused in everything to some degree very soon. Lolita asks, will we be able to make choice for real human connection and emotion or robotic voices? I don't know. I really don't know. If you've ever seen the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson, I think that future starts this year. I'm just gonna be honest. I think that starts this year, where it gets good enough to have those kinds of companions. And yeah, who knows? Who knows what the world is gonna be like after that happens. No, I'm here for the tea. I'm here for all the tea. Chew these, tea, Pete, all of those will be sticking around for 2026. Don't you worry. Yeah. I mean, it's sort of like, oh yeah, the gossipy tea, all of the tea. Absolutely. Alita, it's okay that you've missed so many lives. You're here now, and it just means there's lots of fun to catch up on at your pace. I'm no longer supporting the Patreon. I'm now on Substack. Substack has just been a lot more friendly to me and to creators like me. They're a little bit more liberal about their spicy content support, whereas Patreon has been cracking down on it. How about, speaking of Substack, How about we see what all of you are brewing as far as things to read? Oh boy, oh boy. And the first request, of course, are for a few more jokes that are of the dad. I still cannot. I still have to lead off with this joke. This joke is this is the 2026 joke. Why is there not a pregnant Barbie? Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Well, it's because Ken came in another box. I can't. I can't. I can't. That just. I feel like that's just the joke to end all jokes. No. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh God. Let's see. Oh, that's terrible. No, I'm not gonna do that one. Oh, these are real. These are edgy. Let's see. A naked man ran past two old ladies on the street. One of them immediately had a stroke, and the other one missed. No, no. Oh, B is here. B, I opened your present, and I'm sorry to say that the large jar of sand was a casualty. It ended up breaking open in the box. I'm going to see if I can perform a little recovery mission of it. But I deeply appreciate the symbolism and meaning behind the gifts in your present. Thank you. Let's see. What's the difference between this is terrible. I don't yeah, you know. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? Well, I've never paid a garbanzo bean on my face. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh no. Okay. My girlfriend was really mad about the neighbor sunbathing nude outside, but personally, I'm on the fence. Why couldn't the lizard get a girlfriend? Well, because he had reptile dysfunction. Why did the ranch blush? Because he saw the salad dressing. Why did the mermaid wear seashells? Well, because she outgrew her bee shells. It's just going downhill from here, folks. This is the we're. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? She gagged. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see. What did the toaster say to the slice of bread? I want you inside me. Are you a firefighter? Hey, baby, are you a firefighter? Because you make me hot and leave me wet. What do you call a horny cow? Beef jerky. Hey, baby, are you my homework? Because I'm not doing you when I definitely should be. Hey, baby, are you a Rubik's Cube? Because the more I play with you, the harder you get. All right, we're going to end on this one. What is Moby Dick's dad's name? Papa Boner. Oh, here's one. This one's a different request. I don't think I've actually gotten this before. This request, could I read some of the funniest or most unhinged comments I've ever gotten on my work? Well, I don't think I've ever actually had I don't think I've ever actually collected the comments that people have left, but I could certainly read a few and just see, see how it goes. Let's see. Let's just go to the most popular one, of course. He low-key sounds like Henry Cavill. Why, thank you. This made me come harder than my ex did in 9 months. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. This one was posted on the this one's filthy. This was posted on my roommate's dad. Kit, I'm your new stepmom. Kit is the character, the daughter character that I referred to in the my roommate's dad audio. Let's see. Uh-oh. I mean, there's a lot of comments, but truly unhinged comments are fairly rare. Lots of calls for sequels, which I did do one. This is on Professor's Pet. I need someone to explain the psychology behind the fact that I will fail you is what did it for me, a straight A student. I mean, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time just searching comments, but thank you all. Yes, we definitely need more unhinged comments on everything. How about an excerpt from Oh, the Places You'll Go? Oh, the places you'll go. Congratulations, today's your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy or the girl who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any of that you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll come. Daddy's Revenge 2. I know that a lot of people have asked me about what happened to Daddy's Revenge 2 Punishment. I took that one down because it has quite an extensive punishment scene in it. That is an impact scene. And I don't know. At the time that I took it down, I was kind of feeling like it was a little bit outside of my usual like repertoire of what I do. But I don't know. If people want it, I'll put it back up. Yeah, that one was the one I do like 50 spanks, like 50 of them. So it's extensive, and it's all about punishment. So, there probably will be a trigger warning on that one. Let's see. Got to sign into that. I've got an email here that I got to sign into. There we go. Hello, Marino. Welcome. You walked into a space like any other on the internet. Let's see. This one is from okay. This is the title is My Solemn Vow by Libby. This is my solemn vow. May this year be the year of hope. The year to end all endings. The year that we finally see the light and be the light that lights others within. So all my love to you, my dearest friends. You're going to be okay. I love that. Thank you, Libby. Reflections on a Year Gone by Lenore. Excuse me. Candles glow, a sudden sadness arriving just before the holiday, uninvited but honest. Staying home, choosing quiet, letting stillness be enough. Reconnecting with familiar energy, familiar people. The kind that don't require translation. A creative spark unleashed, and all I did was say yes, working through pain, healing, not all at once, but for real. Finding joy in writing, finding myself in it again. Energetic attunements unlocked, achievements earned quietly, felt deeply. Sunday chats, the kind that anchor the month. Steamy, salacious red lights, the amuse-bouche that has led to full, decadent meals because pleasure is also sacred, and laughter heals faster than shame. Monday lives, the start of my week, laughter and reflection, words that unlock something in me, a rhythm I didn't know I was missing until it became essential. When they don't happen, the week tilts, because sometimes one steady voice is enough to remind you who you are when you say yes. Celebrating friends, energy upgrades, witnessing growth, cheering without comparison, talking with kids about crystals, watching wonder pass hand to hand, and finding gratitude, real gratitude, in every single day I showed up and stayed. Present. And now I carry the light with me. Candles lit, heart softer, hands open. No resolutions, only quiet manifestations, and the knowing that warmth returns. Happy New Year to you. Reflections on a Year Gone By Lenore. Thank you for that, Lenore. Did I see the trailer for The Odyssey? Of course I saw the trailer for The Odyssey. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I love me some Christopher Nolan. You know that. I'm very curious about how he's gonna portray certain parts of that story. But what's interesting about the timing of the release of that movie is that the zeitgeist, I feel like, is now it's finally mature enough to understand what that story is really about. The Odyssey it's a really potent story. And I'm not sure that I fully get it, but I know that it's a really important story for our world to hear and understand in new ways now. And it's especially going to be helpful for what I'm working on. I know I'm vague living right now, but that's just what I do. Yeah, there's a new Christopher Nolan coming out. Go to YouTube, look up, just search The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan, and it's there. Oh boy. Anne Hathaway is playing, I can't remember the name. Odysseus's wife. So, yeah. Penelope, right. Of Words and Wine, thank you. I definitely am. I'm very good at vague living. The Amandager will be helping to curb that behavior in the future. I'm hoping. A live ramble on Friday? Maybe not on Friday, but I might be able to do a live ramble in the next few days. Okay. Bad jokes by Jeff. This is a request from Brina. A 15-year-old boy comes home with a Porsche. His parents began to yell and scream, "Where did you get that car?" He calmly told them, "I bought it today." "With what money?" demanded his parents. "We know how much a Porsche costs." "Well," said the boy, "this one cost me $15. The parents began to yell even louder. "Who would sell a car like this for $15? They asked. "It was a lady up the street," said the boy. "Don't know her name. They just moved in. She saw me ride past on my bike and asked me if I wanted to buy a Porsche for $15. Oh, my goodness, gasped the mother. She must be a child abuser. Who knows what she will do next? John, you go right up there and see what's going on. So the boy's father walked up the street to the house where the lady lived and found her out in her yard calmly planting flowers. He introduced himself as the father of the boy she had sold the Porsche to for $15 and demanded to know why. Well, she said, this morning I got a phone call from my husband. I thought he was on a business trip, but I learned from a friend he has run off to Hawaii with his secretary and doesn't really intend to come back. He claimed he was really stranded and asked me to sell his new Porsche and send him the money. So I did. So the username is Bad Jokes by Jeff, and then at the bottom there's a comment here that says, Jeff, we've discussed your username. So I guess it's just a bad joke. So she sold his car for $15. Poor guy. And poor woman, she deserves better. I mean, man, Porsche for $15, that's a great idea. All right. Here's an old, well, at this point it's an oldie. Smudge, is this 2 years old or 1 year old? I think it's 1 year. And I did a TikTok with this, but it's one of the all-time favorites. So we're going to redo it. Here we go. Here's a monologue from our dear Smudgy. A new year, a new who. That old acquaintance we should have forgot has returned. The clock strikes 12, and for a brief moment everything pauses. There's this energy, this weight in the air, like the world is holding its breath. It's funny, isn't it? How we treat this one night as if our entire future hinges on it. We're all ready to reset, to reinvent. New year, new me, right? But why do we think just because the calendar flips, we suddenly become something we weren't before? I mean, sure, we can make resolutions. We can promise ourselves we'll eat better, exercise more, maybe learn a new skill, or finally tackle that to-do list that's been mocking us for months. But the reality is life doesn't wait for us to be perfect before it happens. And yet, there's something almost magical about that fresh start. It's like the universe is giving us a little nudge, a reminder that it's never too late to try again, to grow, to change. But let's be real. We've all been there, haven't we? We make these grand declarations. This year will be different. This year I'm going to crush it. And by February we've already forgotten what we promised ourselves. But maybe, just maybe, it's okay to not have it all figured out. Maybe the real gift of the new year isn't about becoming a new version of ourselves, but about embracing who we are right now. Flaws, failures, and all. So as the fireworks light up the sky and the champagne flows, let's celebrate what we've learned. Let's toast to the mistakes, to the lessons, and to the moments we've survived. Here's to the messiness of life and the beauty that comes from it. Let's step into this new year with open hearts, knowing that it's not about perfection. It's about showing up day after day and being proud of how far we've come. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs me, the real me. I will learn to be okay with that, to embrace all the flaws, the mistakes, the things I used to hide away. They make me who I am, and that's worth celebrating. Let's embrace the challenge. Let's embrace the chaos. Let's be unapologetically ourselves and let the new year unfold however it's meant to. Here's to the journey ahead, to all the laughs, the lessons, and the moments that remind us we're exactly where we need to be. Happy New Year. Not to the new you, but to the real, wonderful, and wonderfully imperfect you. For the sake of Auld Lang Syne. New Year, a New Who by Smudgy. Thank you for that, Smudgy. Perfect writing to the end of an incredible year. Can't call it a perfect year, but really it is kind of perfect. This one is from a little short poem from Leonard Nimoy. Because I've known despair, I value hope. Because I've tasted frustration, I value fulfillment. Because I have been lonely, I value love. Yeah. That's Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock himself. And Chris asks, what is something you'd like to bring with you into 2026? Something you'd like to leave behind? Well, I'm certainly bringing all of you with me into 2026. I can tell you that. I wouldn't trade the lessons I've learned for the world. The lessons that have sort of painfully been earned and acquired over the past few years, especially this past year, have been intense and draining and mind-numbing at times. But I'm very glad that I had them, because otherwise I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be able to speak to a lot of the stuff that I plan on opening up as topics in the coming year. I know that I only have, perspective is everything. And I only have one. But I have tasted my own version of what hell looks and feels like. And there's a lot there that I feel like people, when you learn those lessons, like the ones that really like shape your life, for me, there's nothing to do but just be grateful, because I do feel stronger and I feel more capable than I ever have before. It's sort of like what I've learned about my capacity. I am bigger, I'm stronger than I ever thought I could be. So the lessons, the hells that I've traversed to be here, I will take that with me. What would I like to leave behind? Grudges. Yeah, hard feelings against anybody. I feel like my life force is becoming more and more valuable. Feelings against anybody. I feel like my life force is becoming more and more valuable, and I don't think I need to waste it on people that I can't really do anything about. Yes, that's right, Smudgy. I can take a lot more than people realize, for sure. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what else to say about it. But I plan on bringing my curiosity with me into 2026 because the curiosity, the attunement to just being present, like that's what's going to get me and everybody else through. Um, yeah, I don't know. The world's changing very quickly, very quickly. Uh, I do have a lot of really powerful ideas and plans about what I'm going to do with 2026. I'm not going to talk in detail about them because I keep shooting myself in the foot by setting expectations higher than I can actually accomplish. The only thing I will say is that 2026 the is a stepping stone for the early 2027 Orcus retreat that I'm going to start planning. And the Amandager will be helping me with this. But yeah, I will be opening up one-on-one sessions with people in the coming year. So, and we'll be working with distance. We'll be working with Reiki, and we'll be working with orgasmic hypnosis, which is a modality that I'm very excited to practice with people. And yeah, so that's something that I will be opening up and working with. There are a few other things that are a little bit more vague that I'm still sort of keeping close to the chest because it doesn't feel real quite yet. But the next few days, the next week, I will be doing that, making them more real. You'll be seeing a lot more posts from me in general. So, yeah. That's right. The retreat will include lots of I don't know. It will include a slip and size, slip and slide. It's terrible. Oh God. Wow. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know that I have a whole lot else to say about it. I was talking a little bit about AI earlier. I've been reading a lot. And, you know, um, we've passed a certain threshold that feels important to share, which is that a lot of senior level like a lot of senior level software developers, like people who have been in the software development and engineering world for years, are now saying that, like, people I respect have now been saying that AI is better than like 95% of people at coding, at engineering. And if AI is now able to do most, if not almost all of the coding necessary to create software, then it essentially means that people are able to take their hands off the steering wheel, which means AI becomes self-improving, self-generating, and we are crossing that threshold right now, which means that there's a lot of, there's change is going to be happening even faster. And I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. And I'm just going to keep hanging out here and reading some stories to you all. And we're just going to enjoy watching the world change as we cuddle up by the virtual fire. And don't be scared, you guys. Like, I know it's a scary idea, but don't be scared. Like the most powerful tool that you have, and this is gonna be weird to say, but the most powerful tool you have is your emotions. So really listen to where your emotions go and what you feel curious about, what you feel excited by. You know, just follow your heart, your instincts, and it won't steer you wrong. It will steer you to places where lessons need to be learned, of course, but it's never going to steer you wrong. Anyhow, sending love to all of you. I think I may do one more ramble or something live before the end of the year, but this is the last Storytime Live. So I love all of you. You've all been wonderful this year, and I'm super excited to get started with whatever we do next together. Okay. Bye, everybody.